so conditioned, so it's freaking lights out. Will says, oh yeah, it was close in some poses and others. No, it wasn't close in any pose. He won every single pose. Not even close. Now, hey guys, what is up and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're looking at Will Tennyson, who just competed in his first ever bodybuilding show and got his natural pro card. So I'm going to be reacting and watching to some of his posing and all that, giving you my opinion because some people are saying he didn't deserve the win. Now, before we get into this video, guys, I am actually a little bit sick right now. I got sore throat, so I apologize if I sound a little bit weird or I, voice crack or whatever. I'm ill, but let's get right into it.
Gentlemen, can I have you come to the front line? Quarter turn to the right.
Right away, I believe it's not even close. It's lights out. I don't even have to look at anyone else. Will Tennyson is gonna freaking win, and he's dominating. Especially, say it with me, those freaking quads, man. Now, yes, some people are saying, oh, he wasn't actually lean enough. But listen, as a natural guy, if Will dieted any harder than he actually did, he was probably just going to lose a shit ton of muscle. And he stores body fat very similarly to how I do, where the upper body is super peeled. His back is so lean, it's ridiculous. Like, that is a lights out shot from the rear. His back is just so damn lean. And as a natural bodybuilder, now because of social media and stuff, and because of guys like C-Bum, our expectations of a good physique are just so freaking high. So how is a natural guy like Will Tennyson gonna possibly keep up with people like C-Bum and stuff like that? But for being natural, Will is unbelievable. Will is by far the biggest in this lineup, and he also by far has the most conditioning. Perhaps he doesn't have the smallest waist in the world, and I would say a critique for him is his lats don't flare out that much, but that's a lot to do with his structure. He can obviously work on that by getting them bigger and bigger, but everyone has a weakness, and that's really Will's weakness, is his lats don't flare out a lot. But look at him here. Look at how freaking good he looks. The quads in particular are just way bigger than all the other competitors. It's not even close. And in the side chest, you can see he's got amazing conditioning in the upper body. You can see the obliques are there. The side of the leg, again, very conditioned. By far the leanest competitor and biggest, so it's just not close. Side tricep, again, you can see the conditioning in the pecs as well as the serratus. Bro is freaking peeled, and you can see some glute striations. Now, they're not like crazy etched in stone like C-Bum, but again, for a natural bodybuilder, this is pretty much the cream of the crop, as good as you're gonna get. Now, standing relaxed from the rear here, I still do think he's winning this pose, but if you notice his lats, they don't flare out as wide as you'd want. It's a little bit more like a rectangle, less of that V shape. So while I do think it is a little bit closer from the rear, I still got Will winning because his back is really conditioned. He has the size in the legs, and overall, he looks amazing. And back double bicep, this is freaking remarkable. The conditioning that Will has in his back is just as lean as like any IFBB pro. Look at that Christmas tree. Christmas came early. We're literally in like spring right now, but it's freaking Christmas. The back is so damn lean. So lean. Now, if you look at the legs, yeah, it doesn't match or it doesn't have the same conditioning with the back, but that's not to say his legs aren't lean. You could see some slight glute striations, the hamstrings are popping, but again, people store body fat in different places. I myself store my body fat like Will, where I got most of it in my legs, so my upper body looks real peeled, but my legs, they're carrying more fat. Abs and thigh, Will dominating this pose from the thighs. I do think the abs are quite close, but he's still freaking dominating that pose. The pose down, Will's obviously showing off the back double bicep because it's such a strong pose for him, because his back is so damn conditioned. And here he is in his individual posing routine. Looks exquisite, got great striations in the chest. Would like the lats to flare out a little bit more, but hey, everyone's got a weakness. Side chest, could be flexing his legs a little bit harder. He did say that he struggled to flex his legs. Great arms, great looking tricep. And again, from the back, look at the cross striations going all through his back. The Christmas tree, unreal. You can see the obliques in that shot. Side chest, again, gotta flex the legs a little bit more. That's really hard for me to do anyway. Most muscular. Guy looks amazing.
Now, with winning the men's heavyweight division, this gave me the opportunity to compete in the overall versus the champ from the middleweight and lightweight division for a WNBF pro card. I had to quickly run backstage, hand over my medal, and get ready to come back out for a crazy battle.
Will says it's a crazy battle. It's not a crazy battle. It's freaking lights out for Will. It's not even close, and I'm going to show you that right now. So, as we see them come out here, Will... I mean, just look at it yourself. What am I going to say? What am I going to say? Look at the thighs. It is not even close. Now, perhaps the other guys have slightly leaner thighs, but look at the size of Will. He literally has double the muscle in the freaking quads, and no one is beating him from the rear either because his back is so conditioned. So it's freaking lights out. Will says, oh yeah, it was close in some poses and others. No, it wasn't close in any pose. He won every single pose. Not even close. Now, some weaker poses for him, I do think, are the front lat spread and the back lat spread. Again, because I feel like he doesn't quite have the V shape. But overall, this guy's amazing. Lights out from the get-go. I mean, if we look at the two winners, we got Will versus the other guy. Just look at the legs. Yeah, perhaps the other guy has better shape, but it's a bodybuilding. It's also about building muscle, and Will just has so much more muscle. So I know a lot of people are saying,
oh, he only won because of his big following.
No, he dominated. It wasn't even close. Congratulations, Will Tennyson. You are a natural pro. Huge inspiration for people not to use steroids, and I love that. Definitely a big inspiration for me. I remember when I saw you at the Summer Shredding Championships in Toronto last year. You literally told me yourself. You asked me if I was going to compete, and I said, oh, I don't know, maybe. And that motivated me to want to hopefully compete August 9th at the Summer Shredding upcoming. And you actually told me that you wanted to do a bodybuilding show soon before anyone else. I don't know if you remember, but you did. I remember that explicitly. I'll never forget that moment. I was really starstruck in the moment anyway. So congrats, Will. You're amazing. But if you guys have enjoyed, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.